Are we live? All right, God. I gotta tell you guys, the only thing down worse than Top Shot right now is StreamYard because it takes just a full ass minute to go live. But we are live, and the streets they are dangerous.
Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
What's up, everybody? I couldn't hear myself. It's freaking me out. We'll put the Mickey Mouse ears back on. Who do we have here this morning? We the people's here. Devlaw, Rowdy Rod, K Dunn, fresh off a thread. Jay Jenks here. Jump shoot. Yes, good morning to all of you Ember Mug holders out there. When Utility, Brovendale, Lloyd in the house. Borland's here. Ben Simmons is the GOAT. Good Lord. BD's here. Stubbs, Cameron, Quinlan, Matty Harrison, Joker Rock, Evan, Nico, Mark's here. Sean Grant, Orion, Jamesy, to the house, Tommy Welch, Airplane Mode, The Common Man, Perfect Cereal, Blazemore, Rad Daddy up in here, Daniel Loves, Flying Illini, excuse me, Jump Shooting, Flanger, Getty, Fernandez, I know, Borland, I already said your name, JP's ready to get yelled at, Nikki's here, Garen's here, Strictly Sports, Dr. Dunks, Mac Attack, Robert's here, anybody else that I miss, Roy, Jericho, John Dub, JJL, Big Ticket, Mark Nato, Tommy G, everybody's here. Ramos, good to see you. Here's what we're gonna do today. We only have one show today, and I gotta tell you, it feels great. It feels great that we only have one show. I don't want to talk to you multiple times today. I woke up today with my throat. This throat was on fire. It felt terrible. So I'm excited to just speak to you once. Of course, I dressed for Williamsburg this morning. That's good. That's a good bit. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but then it's going to get up to 70. So, guys, I'm going to be sick this weekend. That's what's going to happen. If it goes from 30 to 70, it's just going to be a real bummer. But anyways, here's what we're going to do today. We'll talk a little bit about Draymond and Jordan. We'll get people want to talk about UFC, I think. So I guess we can do that. We can talk some UFC for a second. I don't really care though. Looking like a Starbucks barista. Come on, bro. Judgy got you sick. Everybody's got good takes. 200s. Pete Wentz, dude. Dude, Pete Wentz isn't that old. Nice try. Flying a line. I trying to dunk on me, and then you get a typo, bitch. And then I don't know. Maybe we'll see how much time this takes. We might jump in a little underdog, a little best ball draft. So we'll see what happens. But do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe. If you missed, if you want a more in-depth conversation about some of the duo stuff and everything else going on in the wide world of Dapper Sports, check out Shot Tank. That was last night on the Team Hold channel. You can get involved in there. But yeah, that's mostly what's going on today. We're again just inching ever so closely to the NBA season, and no one wants it more than the Dapper team. I'll tell you that right now. They're like, please God, give us some games. But yeah, let's we've got what do you guys want to start with? You want to start? You want to just get some Dapper dudes out of the way? I'll let you guys decide. You want to start with Dappers, start with Draymond? What do you guys want to do? Thought it interesting that Poole got out. The Poole thing got out mostly because he's a CAA client and wants an extension. Yeah, well, I mean, if there's going to be disciplinary action and if people saw it, right? I don't know if the media was there, but Dap the Dapper, you guys want to start with Dap? All right, whatever. Listen, let's do Dappers, then we'll do Draymond's, and then we'll see where the world takes us today. That's what's nice about today. I almost canceled this morning because I was like, I don't know if we have enough to talk about. Or if it's just talking about the same shit, And I was gonna cancel, but then sometimes when we don't have a lot to do, that's when we get the best stuff. That's the juiciest stuff, right? Also, if you're watching right now and you're like, hey, I can't do any of it. Like, I can't comment. It's because you haven't subscribed yet. So let's do it. There's some joke about doing a best ball draft after talking about Draymond. There we go. Because, yeah, I know lots of jokes about Jordan Poole taking it in the balls because that is the way. All right, let's talk to let's talk about just everything that's going on right now. So we'll start with UFC. Everybody got $1 back, or it depends, right? So they said 10% of the packs. 10% of the 10% of the 10%. That is Donald Trump making fun of Bernie Sanders. 10%. That's Bernie Sanders. It's 1% out of 10%. Yeah, all right. So they gave back 10%. I thought Jeb made the best point last night where like 10% doesn't seem like enough if it was like some real fraudulent behavior going on. But I don't know how they landed on 10%. I'm sure they did some math. I'm sure they plugged it into a calculator and they were like 10% is actually fair. So I don't know. I'll trust them. I'll trust them to like figure it out. Which maybe I shouldn't, but I also, again, like, and this, you know what, this actually goes to a bigger point. I don't think I am as stressed out about it, as frustrated, as upset about it, because one, we've been here before, but two, my bags aren't in there, right? And I think that is something that we need to be reminded of every time people get mad, right? So I think it's important when people do Twitter threads or have constructive criticism or complaints or whatever, that you're thinking about this from a macro perspective and not your bag perspective, right? Because like someone like, I think NBL has been very vocal lately, who was, Dapper God 101. And I think he's made some really good points. I do think he's made some really good points, but I think it's just important to remember that, like, if your solutions are bag related, it's not helpful. That's not helpful. Also, one other thing that I find interesting, this is almost turning into, like, Twitter is so gross right now. I mean, Twitter is always so gross, but one of the funniest things is people are either outraged about the recent decisions, or they are outraged that people are outraged. Like, I saw a lot of tweets this morning that were like, nothing pisses me off more than this fake outrage. And I want to be like, let's pull up a mirror, because that's the same thing. That's the same thing. But anyways, yeah, so the UFC stuff, right, though, the issue with that is that there was some fault in the stars, if you will, and people were able to get an abnormal amount of champions, and that's a problem. So they gave 10% back. So again, I think like having a better understanding of how they settled on 10% would be helpful, but whatever. But again, if you are someone who's deep in the UFC streets, you're probably pretty pissed right now, because if you are an NFL all day stan, shout out to Artemis and We the People, and we found out that you were spending $250 on these premium packs, and then they're like, hey, you know what? The same 5 people got legendaries the last 4 packs. So instead of giving you $250 back, we're going to give you 25. So you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Mike's about to do a thread in the chat. So there's a few parts of this. And first we have to take a look at who represents Strike. CAA. No, but on the key systems are different for Strike, All Day, and Top Shot. Right. At least it's withdrawable credit. Yeah. I can withdraw my $1 bill that I got back. Anyway, so that's what's going on in UFC Strike. The Dapper stuff, though, I mean, the Top Shot stuff is kind of, I don't know, man. I go back and forth, where I actually thought it was pretty cool that they did the 1 through 3. My biggest thing was, like, I think it should be 1 through 750. And I think they should have announced that ahead of time. I tweeted this out last night and then I deleted it, but I think like I thought it would have been fun to do, right. And again, this is in retrospect, so like who cares about this idea? This idea is about moving forward. This isn't about being like, this is what you should have done. That's very easy to fix that, right? To say that after the fact. I love the idea though of you were like, hey, the snapshot's going to be taken on September 1st. From September 1st to October 1st, anyone that was in the top 750 guaranteed the reward, but you have a month to jockey for position. I thought that'd be so fun because then you'd have the whales out there spending, but then all of us poors would be out there being like, "Oh my god, am I going to be 750?" Like just the jockeying for that stuff is going to be fun. Um, but anyways, that's where I landed. I get the frustration if you were like, I think there were very few times where everybody seemed annoyed. Like both the rich and the poor seemed kind of annoyed with that, right? So if you were someone that just squeaked in and you're like, hey, something that's cool about this is I have a shot of getting a one or a jersey or something like that. Also, shout out Lloyd. Let's go, baby. Um, you had like you had a shot at like a low cereal. I get it. I get it. And if you were the rich person, you're like, dude, if I knew that, I would have been firing, baby. Which then in turn, I think everyone would have been like, well, look at that. The market's up. People are buying. Um, but like jokes aside. I mean, I know you guys are only going to fire jokes, and most of your jokes are bad. But jokes aside, I really was trying to think. I really was trying to think what would have been the benefit of doing it this way. Is it just the surprise factor? Um, is it the surprise factor, excuse me. I want some thoughts on that. And like truly, let's benefit of the doubt. What would be some of the positive stuff about this? Rad Dad said, given that you couldn't go backwards, 750 would just be chilling. Yeah, but especially, right, Rad Dad, if we had that information at the very beginning, right? If we knew that from the beginning, people would be waiting to the last second to lock and like doing math to see how much they needed to lock to get the perfect man. I think that would have been fun. All right, let's see. Perhaps 1 through 75 serials were set in honor for 75 years. What? Deep Threat's happy to be on NBL side for once. Any joke is better than the Top Shot. No way, dude. The Lion says, I'm not mad about it, but I think the decision for 1 through 3 wasn't made until after the whales started bailing, hence why it wasn't announced in the beginning. Yeah, but don't you think if that was announced, the whales would have stopped? That just does not seem to be I don't think that's true, the Lion. Only because I understand what you're saying, but the reason I don't think that's true is that is such a dumb conclusion. Not you saying that is not dumb, but like to think that that is what would fix it. They're like, what if we don't tell all of the whales that we already pissed off that there's a surprise at the end of the cereal box? But they don't find out until the cereal's gone. They already left. You know what I mean? Like, so that there's no way. There's no way. Make it like a draft your serial number. Okay. Haven't locked any of my 400 moms. So one of the few that wasn't outright. But again, Tommy, that's because of your bags, though. That goes back to what I was saying, right? Like, that's why I don't care about the UFC thing because I got $1 back. They hinted they thought it was it would be a positive surprise. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You think they intentionally left this info out? It makes sense. Poor JP. JP's like, let's just talk about Draymond. Again, I can't get over how sexy that avatar is. That's a good PFP. You should NFT that, dude. Don't do it on Flow though. Get that in ETH. Get that in ETH, baby. Anyways, I don't know. And I saw somebody make a comment about Will said, I'm thankful for the Celtics. Some of those deals are hot garbage. That's the one thing where like I'm fine planting my flag. Like I think they did the best they could with the duos. We learned, right? Like, listen, if you're like, dude, Kemba and Batum, are you kidding me? Well, one, the Hornets had nobody for the last 15 years. But two, anybody that you think was a no-brainer, anybody that you thought was a no-brainer, they also thought it was a no-brainer. Like they've always been very good with the content curation side of things. So there's no way, you know what I mean? And like we learned a little bit, right? Blake Griffin didn't have a contract, whatever. Carmelo wasn't on. Like all of those things were why some of those guys didn't make it. So I'm not worried about that as well. Heard you on the Judge last night and you sucked as usual. Yeah, that's true. I did suck as usual. It's one of my Avastars. I didn't know. I don't know what those are, but it sounds cool. It sounds cool. Because they are spending the. Oh yeah, you're talking about like rewarding the. No, I mean again, well, if it was top 750 and you got reward and order, it's called a leaderboard. I think that's dope. It's called a leaderboard, right? First should be better than second, which should be better than 10th, which should be better than 50th, right? That's how it works. I like that. I just think maybe, in retrospect, again, easy to say. And like I pointed out yesterday, if they did announce it ahead of time, people would have been pissed that they were like, they're just, I can't think of the word. What's the word? The market is inauthentic. It's getting moved up because you're making moves to incentivize buying. So I think it would have been like that. It would have been like that. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else in that needs to be discussed, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 1 to 750. That would have been mwah. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Oh, Chops, you have better information, Chops? What are you buying, by the way, Chops? Griffin didn't have a contract, so they couldn't include him. Not buying that. Chops, I think that's actually been confirmed. So you would rather believe that they just didn't include Blake and CP3 and the Clippers? I need to know what your explanation is then, Chops, because here's the thing. If your explanation is that they are just dumb, then Chops, why are you still in the Dapper Streets? Because if that's where we land, if that is where we land, that they are too dumb to pick good basketball players, this is no longer their fault. This is the Royal We's fault for continuing to not only be in Top Shot, but to then tune into a YouTube show. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like they have, what did Rad Dad say? I've seen Rad Dad. Like I said in Discord, Top Shot could cure cancer. People would still, yeah, I agree. But that doesn't like. All right, Rad, I with you. But go ahead and tell me how you feel about the rollout. All right. Oh, there we go, dude. Chops. We need to, you know what we need for this, Chops? This is good. They are holding Griffin and CP3 for a harder challenge. Speaking of hard, when's PPE been ever hard? All right, let's get a little bit of this. I don't even know if this video is, oh yeah.
Hey everyone.
Yes, little tinfoil Tuesday. What if they're doing this though? Chops, let's take it. Why stop there, dude? Why stop there? Let's go one step further. Maybe they're saving Blake Griffin to be the new general manager. You ever think about that? Like maybe they just really like Blake Griffin's leadership capabilities after having a baby with the porn star and then signing with the Boston Celtics and being the reincarnation of Dennis Rodman wearing 91. You ever think about that? He could be. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's keep moving. Great point by if Top Shot cured cancer, I'd be mad the scientist didn't do it. All right, JP, listen, I know you're ready for us to move on, but JP, this is a sports and Web3 show. Porn star thing not confirmed. All right, sorry. Allegedly, Blake's getting after it. A stream with nothing to talk about does take the best out of us. You were right. I know it's true. Wow, a dog is losing its mind outside. All right, holding CP3 and Griffin for a harder challenge, but throwing out Durant and Westbrook and LeBron. Yeah, no, it's already been confirmed. But Chops, I do like that energy. I like the energy. We need more conspiracies. Maybe we just do a conspiracy show now. Maybe that's what Thursday's, the Thursday conspiracy show. I don't mind the top three. I just wish they would have thought about the business marketplace impact. Could have created real competition like we saw on the Celtics leaderboard. Rising tide lifts all boats. Yeah, I think that is a calculated take. I agree. All right. What did back to curing cancer? How many trade tickets would that cost? A lot, dude. It would cost a lot. All right. I'm gonna jump in an underdog draft. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the underdog, and we'll keep talking as we were doing this, but I'm gonna jump in one. If you haven't signed up, sign up using promo code HOLD. Get you a deposit bonus match up to 100. Dapper dude. No, it's $100, $100. Withdrawable at any time. Actually, I don't know if the deposit bonus one is, so I should have said that. But go ahead and sign up for that. I'm gonna move this over here so you can see it. We're gonna jump in a small ball. I'll wait like another minute or two before we get over there. But if this is your first time, you're gonna go over to the NBA and we're gonna go to the small ball, and I'll enter in a second so you don't have to do it. And again, we'll keep talking. But yeah. So the story came out yesterday. The story broke, as Weisberg told us. Seems to have been festering up for a little bit between Poole and Draymond. There was a little bit of rumors of like, well, Poole's getting a little sassy now that he's about to get paid. Draymond also trying to get paid soon. Tensions were rising, and then it sounds like Draymond, they got chest to chest. Draymond maybe shoved him, maybe hit him. I don't know. Maybe kicked him in the balls. And it says Draymond will be disciplined. I don't know. I mean, this just seems like normal Draymond shit, right? It's also like, I don't know. I think if it wasn't Draymond, people wouldn't be as pissed. It would still be a story. But I think because it's Draymond, because it's Jordan Poole, who, like, unless you're a Warriors fan, both those guys kind of unlikable. But my guess is that this is more of a story because it's the Warriors and because of who it is. Like, if this happened in, I don't know, actually, that's not true. Maybe that's not fair. I'm trying to think of what's like a good comp. I guess this still would be a pretty big story, but yeah, there we go. JP's back. Wants to talk about duos. I know. Will there be another nut slap? Yeah, I don't know. It's just Draymond being Draymond, honestly. All right, I'm jumping in here. So if you guys want to get in, this is $5 small ball. If you've never done underdog before, you draft it once and then never again. Yeah, Bobby Portis fought Nicola. Yeah, but that was pretty bad. That one was pretty bad, right? Because Mirotic went to the hospital, and then we found out he said some wild shit. I wouldn't overreact to the news of Draymond and Jordan Poole going after it. I wouldn't. I don't think that is I don't think that's an issue of it. Going deeper. Weisberg says, I just don't think the story gets out if it's not Poole. Not surprised the story leaked to Woj given the CAA connection. I feel like that would have come out regardless. I mean, especially if he was being disciplined, although maybe just the specifics of it. I don't know. We're waiting for five more to get in here. Let's go, girls. 5 more. While we wait, I wanted to look at the run it back set, mainly because everybody was yelling at me, being like, Mo Cheeks to the moon. And here's when you could see Mo Cheeks was up to like $1,000 or whatever it is. And then people were like, holy shit, Mo Cheeks is $1,000. And then they dropped the price. But looking at this, you got Larry Bird. I wanted to see how many of Larry Bird's were locked. Can we see that? So 20% were locked. So they're 76 unlocked, 4% in packs. Low ask of 680, highest offer of 550. And then let's go back to the run it backs here. Going back to the run it backs. Dennis Rodman at 410. Mo Cheeks back down to 290. Magic's at 275. Ewing 260. Scott 250. So a lot of these settled in like a pretty positive space. And we looked at this the other day, right? A lot of this has to do with locking. Like half of the supply is locked. So that's why. And Dale Ellis, shout out my man Dale Ellis. That's the one I pulled 75. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go over to, I wanted to, while we continue to wait for 4 more people, just sets in general, and we'll look at the 7 days and see what we're looking at here. Paul George went fishing with Roy Hibbert's wife. Okay. All right. How do I get into your, so Sean, they, just by joining it, just by joining that small ball, they like continue doing it till it's full. So that's all you're gonna do is join that one. Every time I click on small ball, it shows that I'm the only one in there. Really? You did small ball, not double dribble, right? Small ball, not double dribble. That's weird. And it's for NBA. Do we really think this will sustain for 12 months? Prices have to fall at some point. I don't know. I mean, maybe at the 12-month period when people can unlock stuff, that'll change things, right? I also think there's going to be an interesting wrinkle, right? We're supposed to get La Liga. We're supposed to get La Liga announcement today. So that's going to be, I don't know. I hope we can find some statistics, some math. That's so weird. No, normally you can get, normally you just join this one until it's full. Now I'm nervous. I joined the wrong thing, but I didn't. That's weird, Sean. Yeah, when La Liga show. I'm gonna be honest, Dr. Dunks. I don't think we're gonna be doing a La Liga show. We'll see. We'll see how things go. You know what? If I find out that they have gained a ton of new users specifically for La Liga, I'm sure we won't get that stats. They like it's kind of like Netflix. Like, why share those numbers, right? Like, didn't we heard through the VIP chat that they lost like 2/3 of the Top Shot user base this past series? And that was like only in the VIP, right? I don't think that was like public knowledge. Someone can correct me on that if that's wrong, but that was what I saw. So I don't know. And if we learn that like a bunch of new people sign up, sure, I'll mess around. But I don't think I'm gonna do it. Once Mike's Bags moves to La Liga, then we will get the show. Absolutely. Or if it's fun, Garen. That's what I've learned. If it's fun. Speaking of best ball, what is a good score? I've only got a single bullet and have no reference. Well, Pat, let me go. Patrick, while we're waiting, I'm still waiting for two more. Let me go over to the underdog. And let's see. Active. No, I'm sorry. Let's go live. We'll go to best ball. I can scroll through some of mine right now. I think my highest is 580. This is like 568. So my ones that are winning are in anywhere from like 530 to 580. But I think that's like if you're north of 500, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. I think you're in a good spot if you're north of like 540, 550. Let me know what is your score at right now, Patrick? But back to my La Liga point, I think if we like get some stats that it's like, hey, look at it, we get a bunch of new Dapper wallets were created for La Liga, then like sure, let's poke around, we'll take a look at it, see. And like full transparency, I would be doing that because I'd be doing that because it would get more viewers here, right? That's I want to bring more people here. So it has less to do with my like love for the product. So there's some like there's a peek behind the curtain for you boys and lads and ladies and people. 529, Patrick. There we go. That's pretty solid. Where are you in your division? Where are you at? We're still waiting for two more. Let's go. Sign up, underdog. Let's get in there. Most of the 2/3 were bots and multi accounts, but still liquidity. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's best we don't know. We can just like live in disillusionment, Live in disillusionment. Football's back tonight, right? So we got the Denver Broncos without Javonte Williams. We have the Indianapolis Colts without Jonathan Taylor. So Thursday night is back. Would you become the official media host for La Liga? Yeah, Dr. Dunks. Dr. Dunks, I'm gonna be honest. We're at the point we need to start making some money since I no longer am making money on the NFTs. So we need to start making some money, and hopefully soon. Here we go. We are live in the underdog draft. Here we go. We've got Storm and Pinball. There he is. Sean right there with the 1-1. Big Ticket with the 1-3. I'm with 1-7. Is there any other names we recognize? If I didn't say your name and you're in here, let me know. 1-8 is not really where I wanted to be. Those top three picks are beautiful, right? Starting out with Luka, Giannis, or Jokic is just the nuts. I mean, you can just see the big drop in projection. I mean, not that the projections are great. Also, tomorrow morning, we're doing we have Kawhisenberg is going to be coming on. Kawhisenberg is going to be coming on the show tomorrow. We're going to be doing one of these together. We're going to be talking about his rankings that we pulled up last show that we did the other day. Yeah, my dude. Living a dissolution. Wounded Geese. All right, Brent's in there. Oh, Thomas Walsh's at 2. BD's at 10th. Oh, this is how we do it, baby. This is how we do it. Storm and Pinball. He took Jokic. All right, Storm took Jokic. I imagine those top three go Chuck. Chuck City, bitch. Chuck City, bitch. Oh man, the Ember mug. Seriously, the Ember mug is just gold. It really is. Hey, also, playback is getting. We're not doing playback football anymore. I had already said that, right? Because they the licensing. The football is like, we want more money. But the NBA is firing up soon, and we'll be doing a weekly. I believe it's going to be Wednesday nights. We're going to be doing playback over there for the ESPN game. So if you look in our show notes, you can find a link to playback to just get your account created. It's free, so get in there. You can also find a link to the Discord and to sign up for VIPs. We're going to be doing a private. I can't say it yet, but we're going to be doing a VIP show around something a couple times a week that is going to be fantasy related that I'm really excited about. So I recommend signing up for VIP because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to be doing some fantasy hoop related shit for VIP. Mike, do you use an electric mug warmer? Yeah, that's what the Ember mug right here. The Ember mug keeps it electric. Boogie woogie woogie woogie. Only top 3 get in. Love that, Chewy. I think top 2 advance from each round. Great guest host. There we go. Shut up, Borland. Shut up, Borland. How come on mobile it shows a different name than who drafted, but face is correct? Ooh, that's weird. I don't know. All right, I'm on the clock here. On the clock. Wow. So when Tatum during. All right, we're gonna take Ja at 8 and hope that Ja is healthy as hell. So we pick 8 and then again at 17. Man, I really hate the 8 spot. I really do. Puts us kind of in no man's land. I don't love it, but we're happy to start with Ja. Was that a Ween reference? What? When I said boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie? Do you sub to ETR NBA as well? Feel like rankings would be helpful for these best ball drafts. No, I think I just have the football product. Although I have to double check. I've never really subscribed to NBA stuff. I kind of just been balling on my own. But I was using Kawhisenberg's from FTN this week. Oh yeah, so Big Ticket just shared a photo of what it looked like. That's really weird. But I am gonna look into ETR. I almost said EER. I am gonna look into ETR and see what that looks like. Does Underdog use a point style system or are percentages considered? When you mean percent, no, yeah. So it's points. So it's basically like 1 point for 1 point per point, actual point in the game, right? 1 point per point. You get 1.5 for an assist, 1.25 for a rebound, 3 for a block, 3 for a steal, and then I think -1 for -1 for a turnover. We're just ready for Mike to get us. No more. No, I think people learned their lesson. I don't think anyone's DMing me during the show. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do love ETR. All right, we're back on the clock. I was hoping Zion was going to fall to me. I don't love this. I kind of want to take Halliburton here, but you know what? We're just going to go big on it. We're going to get some Anthony Davis exposure. I don't have any yet. Wanted some AD. I like Halliburton here, and I don't think Halliburton is in risk of getting benched to tank. Although maybe he is, because here's the thing. I'm nervous that they treat him like the Thunder treated SGA, and then all of a sudden he's not playing down the stretch and it burns you. Fenny says you're out on. Why, Fenny? Why? I love ETR. Also, if you don't use ETR, what do you use? Yeah, I know. That was kind of comical that AD was already sitting out games. I know. That was kind of comical. Oh, man. I'm so ready for basketball, though. I really am. I'm ready to play. I'm ready for some basketball. I think that will take. I don't know, actually. I was going to say, I feel like that will be good for Dapper just to have some, or for the Top Shot team to just have some games going on, right? Something else to work with. And it's like, oh, that's a sick moment. We should get that on the site. But man, I don't know. I feel like we're at a point right now where things should be hyped. There should be a lot of excitement moving into the season. I don't know. All right. Matt said, I feel like Underdog's drafts are ripe for a bunch of people colluding to let one guy. So Underdog actually has a system, because this happened to me a couple of times in a football draft, where if people are drafting funny like that, where it seems like there's some collusion going on, they will cancel the draft and refund everybody. ETR was one of the best purchases I made. LOL. Yeah, true. True. All right, we're still 9 picks away. We need to come on, boys. Come on, boys. We need to get cooking. Ooh, do we have a Jolly Joker announcement? Oh no. No, it was a different thing. TJ from On the Moment will be coming on the show. Shout out On the Moment, official sponsor of all things Team Hold for the morning shows. They will be coming on. TJ's going to be coming on the show next week to talk about some updates in the OTM streets. Also, pretty exciting though. The Rumble prize pool double up was nice. Is nice for this week. 6 picks away. I usually don't get a big this early, so I'm gonna be done big shopping for a little while now that we got one. And we probably need to get a wing because like the wing drop off, it comes at you hard and fast. Hard and fast. Oh man. Yeah, I do hope we get some positive buzz and some excitement moving into this season. I think we need it. They need it too. They needed some W's. When OTM best ball or TOC? Yeah, hopefully we get that information on Wednesday. Hopefully we get that information on Wednesday. I know. As someone who was like really big into the TOC streets, it was a huge bummer that didn't get up and running. Overzet and I talk about that all the time. It was so fun, and it sucks that it went down the way it did. Borland, I want to ask that if it's a 1 week thing or moving forward, because the other question I have: is that OTM's money, or did Dapper and NFL All Day were they like, hey, let's put more money into this? Because I know that came from the grant initially, right? Oh, I don't really love this spot here. I think we're just going to take Scotty Barnes. We're going to take Barnes here. Sold Seussibles off market for $850 on the way to a bachelor party in New Orleans. Put that right on black at Hannah's, and it was an L. I know that's what's coming. Yeah, man, if I could get someone to bulk buy my Seussibles right now, I would. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. That is like, man, that the whole Seussibles run up, at least for me, was just like, dude, Dapper's crushing, man. They can do no wrong. We just got to keep firing as many opportunities as we can. But that's what happens in the speculation game. I'm not going to blame Dapper for that. That was me for thinking that adults want to buy Seussibles, right? Because it's not like kids are going to buy those. And we're not at a point in the NFT world where kids are like, Dad, can you buy this NFT? I know. Shout out Deep Thread who smashed a $1,200 Seussible last night. When all is said and done, 99%, yeah, are in the gut. 99%, 99% of the 10% or the 1%. Yeah, Seussibles might be the dumbest one. I'm trying to think what's the dumbest one I spent money on. I'm sure it's an ETH one though. No, Yando Mondo, guys. You guys remember Yando? Yando Mondo. That was a huge L. What was nice about that though, it was an immediate L. There was no moment where you're like, you know what? This might crush. It was instantaneous. They were like, oh, they sold 9. Sold 9. All right, couple away here. I don't know where I'm going to go. A lot of guards. There's a lot of guards available. I know who I want to take next. There's no way who I want is going to be there. Oh, yeah, the Pickles. There you go, Pickle. Happy 1 year Mechaverse. Dude, remember? Yeah, everybody tell me the worst thing. NBA NXT. That's true. We did get that for free. It's still terrible. FCF was terrible. I don't remember I really hope this generation of NFTs aren't. Yeah, the Pet Rock. It probably will, dude. Pet Rock. We need the Chia Pet. I really want someone to be drafted. I want to draft somebody. And ITG. Yeah, jeez, ITG, man. That was tough. Yeah, Mechaverse was bad. Giddy got snooped by Storm Duper. Storm Duper's kind of a funny name, man. I don't love this spot. God damn. All right, let's take Bradley Beal. Maybe Bradley Beal. You know what? No, I'm out on Bradley Beal. Fuck. Let's take Drew Holiday. I don't love that pick. That was not fun. Yeah, dude, Vivi. Remember Vivi? That was fun for like a hot second. I still don't know how to withdraw. Actually, let me see if I can withdraw on Vivi right now. Or is it? Do you still need like $1 million in order to do it? God, That was so fun for a second. For a second, we were just crushing. We were absolutely crushing for a second in the VV streets. All right, here we go. It's like let's see if I can. Oh yeah, I should be able to. Can I still not withdraw? What's going on? What's the ruling on this? What's the ruling on withdrawing? Can you not do it? Let's see. Let's look at settings, my wallet. All I can do is get more gems. Oh, I need verified access to all features. Oh, God. Oh, I got to, okay. I got to KYC that shit. You still need 1K? God. Oh, the poker NFTs were bad. Poker NFTs were so hilarious, man. Yeah, let's go to Theta Drop. I'll do that real quick. Let's go to Theta Drop. Theta Drop. All right. Can you guys see that? Let's see. Yeah, you can see. Look at that theta, dude. We did, dude. Not enough people talk about thetas. Not enough people talk about thetas. Actually, yeah, that's what I remember. I tried to get in there too. So let's look at my collection. I tried to sell as many of these pieces of shit as I could. But yeah, here's some WPT moments right here. God, the sun's moving. Craig Var, like, look at these. Look at these. Let's try to see if we can sell. Do we have any good ones? Look at this. Oh, God. All right. I think I sold most of them. Let's see if I can sell these. Let's see. What's the floor on this? 214. Floor is 214. That's a steal, dude. That is a steal. An absolute steal. You got anybody want Jerry Wong? What else we got here? Looks like I sold most of my rare. Or what ones are for sale? I can see that. Oh yeah, dude. Come on. $5. JC Tran, $24. I think that's a rare. Look at me selling rares for like $15. 20. Scotty Win, baby. Scotty Win, baby. I'm trying to sell a legendary for $74. Man. Tough. Tough. Look at this guy too. I've been trying $199. Good for me. Listen to that for $100. Shout out Shuckster. Shuckster put me on the Theta Warriors. Oh God. All right, who we need to take another wing. We're not going to take a wing. I know who we're taking. I'm taking as much Jamal Murray as I can. Jamal Murray, welcome to the squad. So we're at 3 guards, 1 wing, and a block. We need to load up on some wings. How much for a hollow Scott? I know, dude. Who cares? It's so bad. It's so bad. Is PPE in there? Oh, yeah, PPE. Are you in those streets? Are you in those streets, PPE? Honestly, I remember the first time we did it, like, oh, my back is killing me again. The first time we did it, it was kind of fun seeing, you can see like full hands play out. Rad Dad shared this with me yesterday, but there was a video of a high stakes game between Daniel Negreanu and Bryn Kenny, where Bryn flopped a set of aces and Daniel had pocket threes and went runner for quads. And I've got so many Bryn Kenny stories from back in my poker days that I would love to talk about. 40, you're not getting 40 games to Jamal Murray. Why would you put that hex on someone, Colton? That's so disrespectful. So disrespectful, Colton. Jalen Green's still available. That's fun. But yeah, that's a story for another day. The Bryn Kenny days. Back in my online poker days. Shut up, Poker Stars. College Zakarian. All right, Wiggins went. Wiggins was going to be my pick if he made it. Let's see. He's not going to see. I mean, they're going to ease him in, but he's going to play more than 40 games. All right, people are a little nervous about Clay not being ready for the opening season. I'm not kind of sure what that means. They don't really know. But I'm expecting Clay to have a little bit of a bounce back. But you know what? You know what we're going to do? Instead of going Clay, we're going to get a little frisky with this one, and we're going to go Şengün. Alfred Şengün, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Chris says, what's your NBA hot take? My no, I think that the Nuggets are going to win the most games in the regular season, and I think the Hornets are going to have a top 3 worst record in the NBA this year. No. Top 5, top 5. I was thinking East for a second. Jamie Darte says I'm trying not to need and sell many at a loss because I've been through this market situation from all NFTs I bought in 2018 and 19. It was a long, painful wait, but everyone knows what happened. Yeah, that's fair, Jamie. That's fair, to each their own. I don't hate it. Yeah, I agree with this. We the people. Maxey has looked good. Again, yes, Embiid needs to be healthy. Yes, Harden needs to be healthy. Yes, both of those things are true for the Sixers to be good. But my biggest thing is Maxey. Like if Maxey takes off, that's the ceiling. Warriors will score the most points this season. Yeah, probably. I don't think that's a super hot take. Hottest take, T-Wolves finished top 4 in the West. Yeah, I think that's in play too. Especially because I've been screaming Suns regression for 16 years now. Bulls missed the playoffs. Yeah, I don't even think that's a hot take flying a line. The East is so good, man. The East is so good. Like we did this yesterday, but when you really break it down, you got it's just the Celtics, the Bucks, the Sixers, the Nets, the Heat. That's just like 5 off the top of your head. The Raptors, the Cavs, the Hawks. Now we're up to 8 already. You get the Knicks in there. I mean, they probably still get in there. The Knicks, because then I'd put the Bulls. The Bulls are in that Knicks category for me. Unless I forgot somebody. Did I forget a team? I don't think I did. I also think the Magic and the Pistons are going to be feisty. But I don't know. I'll stand on Hawks not making the play-in. Murray was a horrible fit for Trey. I think they'll still make the play-in. They got too much talent. I'll listen to like they don't even get home court in the play-in, or maybe they finish 9. But I don't think. Did you talk Wembayama on Shot Tank last night? No, I did yesterday morning a little bit, I think. But man, that's good. Or maybe I talked about it with Judge. I can't remember. That's going to be so fun. That is going to be so fun. Him and Scoot were so fun to watch. I didn't watch it live, but I went back and watched it after the fact, and it was that was great. That's going to be so exciting. He's so freaking tall. And for Scoot to go out there and ball too. I recommend listening to the Ringer NBA show with it was with J. Kyle Mann and Kevin O'Connor, and it seemed like they did that right after the game. Okay, Beer Dad, I almost shared that. Thinking it was a real comment before realizing it was a joke. But it was funny. It was funny. I hear Dapper's going to jump into the best ball streets, but only go 1-1 through 1-3 to get the draft. I like that. Who's the rookie you're high on going into the season? I think that, man, outside of like the top 3, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to see what Jaden Ivey does. Keegan Murray looks like he's pretty legit already. He looks like he's pretty legit. We're just going to build a young squad. We're just going to take Jabari Smith now and let's go. I kind of want to see the guy. I'm blanking on his name now. Who does anybody remember who the Nuggets took? I know people were kind of excited about that fit. I think the guy the Pacers took is going to be fun too. Benedict Mathurin. I think that mainly because that team is going to suck so bad that he's just going to get a lot of shine. I think Benedict Mathurin is going to be fun. Who are you guys pretty excited about? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be egg on everyone's face about Keegan Murray too. I mean, I guess it depends. Keegan Murray looks good. We haven't seen enough of Jaden Ivey yet. I think everybody already felt like Keegan Murray was going to come in and had a pretty safe floor, but the ceiling on Jaden Ivey was a lot higher than what Keegan Murray could bring to the table. IMO. Yeah, what about you guys though? Who are you guys most high on? All right, here we go. A couple more picks away. We're in a pretty good spot right now. I think I've eyed who I'm taking next if he gets here. David takes Collins. We get Ked Mason. So actually, my guy's probably not going to get there. Jakob Poeltl goes. If I can get this, if I can get who I'm looking at here, I'm going to feel pretty good about my squad. but it all depends. It all depends on who's taken. We got to fade one more. One more. Here we go. He made it. He made it. This is the steal. This is the steal right here. Franz Wagner. He's going too late in draft. So look at this start, man. We got Ja, Drew, Jamal Murray, Scotty Barnes, Jabari Smith, Franz Wagner, AD, and Şengün. I am loving this squad. Jabari Smith and Keegan for me. Benedict is an excellent choice. Gross. Kevin. Keegan Murray looked pretty good in college too. People just got blinded a little by the Hyvee hype. No, I think it's for me, it's what I was saying. I think, like, of course, I think Keegan Murray was going to be fine. And that's what I was saying as it was happening, right? That the Keegan Murray choice was fine, but that the ceiling on Ivy was way higher. Yeah, I think I got $40 back, Anthony. I think I got $40 back. I had one lineup that had a real shot at winning, but didn't go. Wait, now I'm blanking on who the Nuggets picked that I was excited about. Denver Nuggets. Rookies 2022. Let me see. Christian Braun. I was talking about Christian Braun, who's taken 21st overall. That's who I was kind of excited about. Right? Is he still? He didn't get traded or anything, right? But I thought the Christian Braun fit was nice. From the Jayhawks, Rock Chalk Jayhawks. But yeah, Christian Braun. Not going to traffic into it too much with those rumors out there, spicy. Mike, I actually feel free to DM me some of the. I haven't seen anything about it since the initial report. I honestly, it definitely it doesn't seem great though, Mike. That's what I will say. It does not seem great. Ohio better than Braun to me. When was Ohio taken? Wasn't he taken like early in the draft? All right, 4 picks away. I got to tell you, this lineup, thank you guys all for participating in this draft, because this is an easy W for Zakarian so far. Ja, Drew, Jamal, Barnes, Smith, Wagner, Davis, and Şengün. This is a solid squad. This is a solid squad. No regrets here. I don't know what we're going to do with this next one. I think we're going to go Jalen Smith here. I think think Jalen Jalen Smith's got a little bit of upside. Big ticket. That's your first draft, big ticket. Oh, it's an honor to be a part of it. It's an honor to be a part of it. Whoa, that is spicy, Weisberg. Whoo. That is spicy. Getty, I was looking at Wiseman. That was who did I take again? If Jalen Smith wasn't there. I was thinking about getting Wiseman. I don't really, but I have 2 good bigs right now, and I'm a fragile big, you know? They say that about my wiener too. But I try not to get too many bigs. Also, that's a pretty good joke, guys. That was pretty good. Let's see how Big Ticket's doing here. Oh, this is your first one. I got to tell you, the basketball ones are super fun because, like, with football, it's a little bit easier to manage regular season or season-long fantasy football. But with basketball, I hate doing season-long NBA. This, to me, outside of DFS, is the best way to do it. Where it's like, I'm just going to, all of my preseason takes, let's lock them in, and then I just don't look at it again until we get closer to the end of the season. So this is my preferred way to do fantasy basketball. Even compared to DFS, it's just so hard. Curious to see what lineup the Spurs roll out for tonight with their JV team. I know. You might be playing in the game with it, people. All right, we got like 5 rounds left, I think. Here we go. I think I might take Jalen Suggs here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Jalen Suggs and then hope he has the opposite of a sophomore slump. I think that's what we're going to hope for today. Oh, that back. Let's see how Big Ticket's doing since this is his first draft, and Tommy too. Let's go over here. Let's look at the grid. So Big Ticket got the 3-hole, which is nice. So he goes Luka, DeMar, Siakam. I love that start. I'm really high on Siakam this year. DeMar, I'm nervous about, but Siakam, I love. Randall, Ayton, back-to-back bigs. Tyler Hero. Triple J at 75 is nice because if he wasn't hurt, I feel like he'd be going in the 5th or 4th round. Gary Trent Jr. and Spencer, like that. How about Tommy? Tommy's got Giannis, DeJounte, Rudy, Fred VanVleet, Scary Terry, Jordan Poole, Kuz, Clark. Dude, Clark at 95 again. Clark is going to be a minute monster early on with no Triple J. I love that. And then Al Horford. Storm and Pinball went Jokic, Cade. Love that start. Jokic, Cade, Jalen, CP3, Jared Allen. See, all right. I like that. Toby, Buddy Had, Cole Anthony, Mitch Robb. Who else am I missing? BMD, LeBron, Trey, Mobley, Fox. That's a great start. Then Paulo, Wood, Green, Laurie, Wiseman, Brogdon. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bigs is a lot, but I still like it. I like it. Solid stuff. Solid stuff from the bros. Preseason gives off so much alpha, people just dismiss it. Yeah, I do think you do get some solid info, at least as it comes to fantasy. It's hard to know what to take seriously and what to take with a grain of salt. But yeah, Triple J's injured. He's missing. He's not back until December, the best. He had surgery a month ago, I think, or 2 months ago on his foot. I think that's right. I think he's out for, Jaren Jackson injury. Here we go. Let's see. He had a torn meniscus. What did they say here? Torn meniscus. Wait, why is this about? All right, I'm just looking for Triple J stuff here. This is too much information. Coming off a breakout season on the defensive end, had foot surgery in late June and was ruled out 4 to 6 months. So what's that? That's December. That gets him back. Maybe sooner than December, actually. Maybe sooner than December. All right, here we go. 3 picks. I know who we're going to take here. I know who we're going to take here. Who comes back sooner, JJJ or Time Lord? I think Time Lord. I'm going to go Time Lord. Big. So do you think so, We the People? You think he's real? Because I know he's balling out in preseason, but do you really think he's going to be starting up with the Grizz and not doing some two-way G League shit? Oh, it's in the Bones, baby. We're going to take Bones here for some Jamal insurance. So, because according to Colton, Jamal's only playing 40 games, but that gives us now Ja, Drew, Jamal, Suggs, Bones, Barnes, Jabari, Wagner, Jalen Smith, AD, Şengün. I will say this team does not have a good floor, but it's got a high-ass ceiling. And if you were joining late and you're like, hey, what the hell are we doing? Go to Underdog Fantasy and sign up. Use promo code HOLD. Get yourself a 100% deposit bonus match up to $100. All right, so the people saying really think he's going to be legit on the team. Ja loves him. Well, I'm here for that, man. So who do you think that impacts the most? You think that impacts Brandon Clark? Steven Adams? I would say those roles are pretty solidified. I mean, Adams, is not going to play more than like 24 minutes a game. Clark usually plays around 28, I think will play around 28. So maybe he just takes over those Xavier Tillman minutes. Yeah, shout out the Grizz captains, right? So they got floor seats for all the home games this year for them. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. Jaden McDaniels or Jalen? Jaden is not. He usually goes around pick 167, so that's pretty late. But he hasn't been taken yet, no. What are we sitting on here for bigs? I think I know what I'm going to do next. We're in pretty good shape here with this 5-4-2 build, though. So I don't think, there's Benedict Mathurin that I was talking about, who I kind of like. I don't know if I like him for fantasy. I think I just like him I think he's going to be good. Ooh, Top Shot Common Man, smash the Russ over and pick up. Yeah, we'll go look at pick'ems after this. Well, that's how we'll end. I think that impacts Adam. I think he gets running the small ball. I like it. All right, we're up next here. I think we are. Mo Bamba is a good pick. I think we are going to take Mark Williams with our next pick. I'm just banking on the Hornets being really bad, and then they're just like, let's get our young guy out there. So we're gonna take Mark Williams. I got a while before my next pick, so we're gonna go over to Pick'ems and see what we got for tonight. Let's look at the NFL. Naheem Hines over 70.5 rushing and receiving actually kind of sounds nice. Philip Lindsay, good God, he's still playing. This to me, Michael Pittman is gonna get over 5.5 receptions. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of passing here. So I'm gonna get, and I like Alec Pierce. I'm a big Alec Pierce believer. So I'm gonna do that. But you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do over on 6.85 fantasy points because Pierce is gonna be a red zone target. Surprise, feels like Jaden will get a lot of ops this year with folk. So Borland, I think he might get some open threes, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him to like for fantasy. I think I really like McDaniels, but there's so many mouths to feed because like Rudy's not really an offensive guy, right? But you're going to have Ant, Cat, and D'Lo. Like that's a ton of usage. And then, all right, so you're saying Russ over passing yards, so 249.5. And again, I don't hate this. Should we just do this three-man right here? 15 to win 90? Let's do it. Over on Pittman receptions, over on Pierce points, over on Wilson yards. Let's go. We're going to submit. 15 to win 90. Let's do it. I like it. All right, 7 picks away. Only a couple rounds left, and then we're rolling out of here. Philip, I'm not touching Philip Lindsay, man. No way. What a bummer of a night, though, just seeing that all of these running backs are out. I'm not a big dude. Are you a Run Pure Sports, Fenny? Is that where you're watching? We're talking revenge game narratives right now. Run Pure Sports, or are you on Roto Grinders? Where are you at? All right. Almost done here, boys and gals and peoples. We're dartboards now too. You're just trying to find some upside here with some of these picks. That's what we're looking for. We're just looking for upside. I also think it's funny that Obi Toppin's considered a wing. Anybody else laugh at that? No, just a sad Colts fan. Sorry, fan. Fenny, you're a Colts fan? I didn't see that coming. You big Peyton Manning dude. Omaha Steaks. Wait, are we on the clock? Why did I? No, we're not. All right. Let's see. 2 picks away. We are going to go here. We're going to take Tim Hardaway Jr. with this next pick if he's still there. I like Timmy. I don't know. I feel like Timmy can score points if he stays healthy. I like Timmy. Yeah, Herb Jones just go, right? Where did Herb Jones went at 149. What's his ADP right now? Herb Jones 149. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Average pick 134, getting him 15 spots later. Let's actually look at that. Did I get any steals? So I got Jod 8. Looks like I reached on Drew a little bit, reached on Jamal a little bit, reached on Suggs a little bit. Bones where you get him, reached on Barnes. Yeah, I did a lot of reaching. Here. No like real steals for me. But that's okay. I like it. This is all about conviction, baby. It's about conviction. Somehow we get an hour worth of content out of a 5-minute Draymond combo. That's what we do here. Although everyone left when we stopped talking about, people just like to be angry. Everyone left when we stopped talking about Tuck Shot. That's why we FUD for clicks. FUD for the clicks. We got 14. What do we have? 3 picks left here? 3 picks left. Let's do it. We might take Hartenstein here because Mitchell Robinson insurance. We don't have Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell Robinson gets hurt all the time. Also, what pick I don't hate here, and I don't know if we still have this pick. I don't I actually might take him for the culture. Oh, Brent says, love my squad. Y'all playing for second. There you go, Brent. Brent, which one are you again? Which one are you? Yeah. All right. So I'm going, man, this is tough. Either I think I kind of want THT, but I'm going to take Hartenstein. I'm going to take Hartenstein. I'm going to take Hartenstein. Your Geese. All right. Let me pull up Geese real quick. Sorry, I didn't read yours out first. So Geese, Wounded Geese. Tatum, Sabone, SGA, Ben Simmons, RJ Barrett, Desmond. Dude, Desmond Bane here is pretty nice at 68. Colin Sex God, Keegan Murray, Miles Turner late. I like Miles Turner's tough though, man. If he doesn't get traded, I just don't know how much he plays down the stretch, but I like it. Gordon, Hunter, Reggie Jackson, Herbert Jones. Yeah, the Herbert Jones, and he's on the clock right now. What is Wounded Geese gonna do? What is Wounded Geese gonna do? Let's see who Wounded takes. Kevin Love, K-Love. Yeah, Dapper runs on Duncan's community rage. Look at JP still in the streets. Mike, you saying you need mental? Did you just check Twitter? Is Twitter still a dumpster fire? I think I'm going to stay off. I think I'm going to stay offline today until football starts. I'm excited to watch some football tonight. I keep forgetting it's Thursday. Hey, just a reminder, tomorrow we get 3 shows. We'll be back with the morning show to see what we're mad about. And then football at 12, which we should get the playbook announcement because there's a London game. Big Ticket and Jay Light will be here. We'll build some Rumble lineups. We'll talk about everything happening over there. And then 3 o'clock, the happy hour returns. Maybe we get a Dustin sighting. A Dustin sighting. James is going to be back. It's going to be fun. Is Grand Theft Alvarado. Yeah. He usually gets drafted at 199, which I believe is at the end of the draft. Yeah. He does not get drafted very often. All right. We're almost done here. 6 picks away. Thank you for staying throughout this whole thing. You guys are grinding. Absolutely grinding. But we're almost there. We're almost there. Where is G Dunn? G Dunn's good. He's still living his life. 1/4 mile at a time. No, G Dunn's doing good. He was deep though. Those Aaron Judge, man. If you hit that 62 Aaron Judge yesterday, that was going for upwards of 900, I think, at one point, which was kind of nuts. TBH. I'm going to take, Bruce Brown's a great pick. How you like me, Blau? I was thinking about doing that, but I'm going to take TJ Warren. I feel like TJ Warren's get some upside for a late round. Yeah. Did people get your, did you guys get your plays of the days? Is Miles Bridge a dart throat? No. I don't think so, man. I just don't think he's going to play this year. I really don't. Think he's going to play this year. But yeah, shout out to the people who landed the candy stuff. I tried for the $62 one and then I forgot for the other one. So I didn't get one. I did not get one. Yeah, good. There's Brian Lau. Oh, is that you, Brian? Hell yeah. How you like me, Blau? I got 504. Yeah, that's great. What are those going for on the marketplace right now, Borland? I also got one of his the all-star ones and that blue pack or whatever we got. And I'm curious. I was wondering how much those are going for too. I haven't checked anything. I was wondering if everything's propped up. Baseball playoffs start tomorrow too. So maybe we get some G Dunn sightings during the playoffs. Maybe we get some more candy related things as well. It's cool that many people from the Team Hold chat joined into the draft today. That's great. Again, we got it on Friday. Kawhisenberg's coming on. That's tomorrow, and that's going to be fun. So if you weren't into the underdog, you might not like tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be fun. All right, so I have one pick left. It's going to be a guard. Actually, Poku, dude, if you can get Poku late, I don't hate that as well. However, I'm not going to do that because here's the thing. I'd grab a fifth big if and only if I felt great about my wings. Like I had a lineup the other day that started like I think Tatum, Siakam, Kawhi, something like that, or Tatum, Kawhi. I forget how it was. There's like three really, really good wings. Those are my first three picks. So then I got a little frisky with guards and bigs. Some just to try to see like, you know, I felt comfortable with my wings, right? So it's all about roster construction. Oh, those judges are selling for under retail price. There you go. The candy streets are a dangerous place. All right, so we're gonna see. God. Also, if I was gonna get another big, it would be Poku or Okongwu. Those are my two favorites. Ooh, I love this Dyson Daniels pick here at the end. All right, we are gonna grab a guard. We're gonna grab a guard. I liked Anthony Melton, Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn. All right, this is a bad pick. I'm gonna take a shot on Shaden Sharp. Just see what happens. All we need is a couple spike weeks from Shaden. But there we go. Let's start looking at the people who are done here. We'll work our way backwards. So BMD, he's got LeBron, Trey, Mobley, Fox, Paolo, Wood, Green, Laurie, Markkinen, James Wiseman. Love Wiseman here, man. Brogdon, Boyan, Io, Seth Curry, Malik Beasley, Tyus Jones, and Jonathan Isaac. Again, that's a pretty good upside one there. I already read you mine. How You Like Me, Blau. We got Harden, Kawhi, Jimmy Bucks, Bradley Beal, Kristaps, Yusuf. I like Nurkic too, man. If Nurkic stays healthy, he can be a fantasy monster. OG, Marcus Smart, Jay Ivey, Steven Adams, Bogdan, Davion, Baisley, Graham, Bruce Brown, Poku. I like Poku there. Wounded Geese went Tatum, Sabone, SGA, Simmons, RJ, Bain, Sex God, Keegan, Miles Turner, Gordon, Hunter, Reggie, Herbert, Love, Durant. Oh, Love Duran too late. Big ticket with Roke. Oh, it's over. Let me see if I can. View full draft just so I want to make sure I hit everybody. Oh wait, this is where's big ticket? Oh, there it is, big ticket. Luka, DeRozan, Siakam, Randall. We already did those. Gary Trent Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie, Lonzo. Man, Lonzo comes back, gets hot. Who knows? Bobby Portis, Jaden McDaniels. There you go. Your McDaniels love. And then Stormin, Jokic. We did all of those first ones. Buddy, Cole Anthony, Mitch Robb. Again, Mitch Robb, man, if he stays healthy, he's got monster upside. Duarte, Hart, Claxton, Lou Dort, Harold, Bev, Grant Williams. Love it, guys. Love it, guys. All right, good stuff today. We all did it. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you good luck in the football streets tonight, whether it's challenges, DFS, season long, whatever it is. Just don't be a psycho on Twitter. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Play nice. Play nice. All right, we're out.
Well, the top side streets are